we were packing up to leave Apgar Campground. It's been a really good campground. I guess some things to know about it if you're coming to the Glacier area, if you want to stay at this campground. So there's no hookups. They do have a dump station. They do have water spigots throughout the park. They have generator hours, 8 to 10, 10 to 12, 5 to 7. The sites are pretty tight. I think there's 177 sites here. We could have got into about 75% of those with our Airstream. Let's see, they got flush toilets. You can walk to the visitor center. You can walk to Apgar Village, which is neat because you can overlook McDonald Lake, and you can kayak and you can swim and you can eat at a restaurant. They got ice cream. Being able to access so many things from one campground, like if we had the choice of either boondocking for free outside of the park or coming in and staying at Apgar for 20 bucks a night, it's worth it to us because of all those things that you get and the wildlife. I feel like, you know, we had some, it was deer, but we had some deer walk through here and stuff, and it's the feel and the time saving of being inside of the national park. But having said that, for us, it hasn't been real good timing with the smoke. It's progressively got worse and worse. It's burned down a chalet. They've shut down the main road that goes from one end of the park to the other, which is like 50+% of the hikes on this side of the park. So we're moving from Apgar, hopefully, to St. Mary Campground. St. Mary is on the other side of Glacier National Park. So it's 2 Google hours from here, which means it'll take us at least 2.5 to do probably. Oh, and if you're leaving to go to a mystery campground like we are right now, you want to leave as early as you can for one. And 2, there's 1 dump station, I'm pretty sure, for this entire campground, 177 sites, 1 dump station. So we're trying to beat that crowd as well. You can wait over an hour for a dump station in places if you time it wrong. So this is the tail end of a weekend, and so you'll get even a bigger line sometimes as people are leaving. But it looks like we beat the crowd at the dump station and moving on to St. Mary. We made it to our site at St. Mary's Campground. It's been pretty nice. This is it's a little hazy behind us, but this is still the best view of the mountains we've had pretty much. And we never had this kind of view on the west side where we're at. So, I mean, the view's awesome. We're getting incredible solar. We've got like 20 megs up and down of cell signal as far as internet, so internet's good.
It's gonna be like a new adventure for us over here.
Yeah, yeah. So like if you're on the west side and it's smoky and you can't do anything, like don't walk, just run to the east side because there's hardly anybody here. Like 75% of these sites were empty and we had a lot of choices, and this one just ended up being a really good choice because we walk out our door and this is what we got. So it's pretty incredible view.
It is a large park though, so I think it was good that we stayed on one side and then now we moved to the other, because otherwise we were going to be doing a lot of driving, and we thought, why not just head over to the east side and check it out and see if it was any better. And I think this was a good move.
Oh, there's one downside. It was a little tight to get into. It doesn't look tight, but what made it tricky to get in here, I had to watch this set of trees to make sure the Airstream didn't get scratched. And then, but I had this one stump. They love putting these stumps everywhere. Right, Marissa? And...
Not that I'm glad this happened. I'm not glad that it happened. But at least maybe Nathan will back off me a little bit because I backed up and hit something with the van.
The difference is, you're like 1 for 1.
That's true.
And I've driven the van more than once. So, but what happened? We'll call it a rookie mistake. I seriously just ran into that. I hate these St. Mary's. These are, I hate these things. Look,
are they like invisible to you?
They're everywhere. I can't see them or something. I don't know. But they put these stumps. So I just ran into one on my knee, but they're just low enough where you can't, from where you're sitting, you can't see them. And so I was cutting in with the van right here, and I don't know, we'll just show it. I still love this part, but yeah. So this side of the bumper caught a hold of this stump, and yeah, that kind of happened. So.
I mean, I hate it, but
You don't.
at least it was you, not me.
And we're gonna call this a pro for the van because this thing's already so dinged up that
Yeah.
it probably won't affect the value. I still may fix it, or I still may paint the bumper at some point. We've got multiple dings and multiple scratches.
It's got lots of love.
It does. It does. We had a brand new 2017, you know, truck. We'd
be crying.
I'd be
right
very
now.
ticked off right now. But instead, we get to joke around about it. So.
Well, I mean, what else can you do? I mean, if you don't joke about it, I mean, what do? You can't change what happened. What's done is done. You know, we don't want to put a damper on anything. So, I don't know. It's just, you live and you learn.
And you try to watch out for
learned
stumps.
A lot.
Yes, we learn a lot every single day, yes.
Alexa, play my music.
Playing your music.
What is that?
A big duck would make a terrific photo.
What? Ducks aren't that big.
It's like a giant. It's a giant duck. Ever seen? It's a snake.
Would be the most incredible photo of all.
What?
Good morning, guys. You say good morning?
Good morning.
So one cool things about staying here is you can walk to the visitor center. So we're gonna try to get a pulse on what we're gonna do while we're here on this side of the park by heading over there. So your larger national parks have multiple visitor centers. I don't know how many are in Glacier. I don't know, 4 maybe? There's several. She's right behind you.
How pretty.
This is beautiful here.
You're a werewolf?
Wow. It's animal machine. Look at that.
There's a grizzly bear in here. See the grizzly bear? He's sleeping under there.
Wow.
See the wolves? Yeah, there's an elk. Yeah.
The elk is sleeping and the wolves are guarding him, making sure nobody hurts him.
Hensley,
I'm the snowman.
you're not a snowman. Here, we need to put those up. Here, put it back in here.
So yeah, Glacier's been a tough nut to crack. We've we visited a lot of national parks, planned a lot of national parks, but this one's been tricky because it's not just that it's a large park. I mean, it can take you 2.5 hours to go to different places in the park. You know, we're also dealing with weather conditions and things like that. So, but I think we have a plan for this side, right?
Who knows? That plan, sometimes we think that things look clear and then we get out there and it's not clear, and so, well, we had planned something this morning and then looked at it for the afternoon and then it wasn't clear anymore. So we're going to try to do early in the morning and hope that that does better.
We're really trying to do our best to work around the smoke. It's been a challenge for sure, with the size of the park on top of that. But it's an incredible park. I mean, everything we get to see has been just phenomenal, and I can't wait to come back already. So
It's just, you know, the beauty's there. It's just masked, and that's so hard because you're so close, you know, and it's like we've waited so long to get here, and but we knew that that would be a challenge coming here, but we wanted to give it a try and just see what we could see.
But yeah, we're going to call it a night, and we will catch you guys later.